So this is my Ruffian Scoundrel. It's the dot spec for the Scoundrel in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I realized I didn't really have any video of this guy in action, so to speak. So I thought I'd do a fast video on it. So I just chose the Coruscant Heroics here. It's very short, and he's a stealth character. I've got my bonuses for most things on these Heroics already. You can only get bonuses once a week. So I can skip a lot of stuff, which is part of the fun of the stealth class for me. This is the mirror class of the Imperial Agent Operative. This is the Republic Smuggler Scoundrel. He's called a Ruffian. There's also a direct damage spec. This is a dot spec, damage over time. I love all the abilities on these guys. There's Tranquilizer. There is my Scattergun attack, one of several. I love the Scattergun attack. Fun AoE ability right there. Alright, and I'm going to put my dots on this guy. Basically what you do is you put some dots on him, and other attacks you have after you get your bleeds. It's bleeds on the Ruffian. Other attacks you have magnify the effects of those dots. For the Imperial Agent, it's called lethality. That's their damage over time spec, and uses poisons, but mechanically it's the same. The effects are all the same in terms of the damage they do, the amount of damage, and how they work. And companions are still lagging behind. There was a lot of bugs when they first introduced the 5.0 patch many months ago, and they're basically gone. They do once in a while, some of them will surface. This is one that's rather persistent. Companions sometimes really lag behind. Alright, I'm going to sleep a guy here so he doesn't just sit back there and shoot at me. So, scattergun him, grenade him. All these guys come up here, my AoE. Start shooting these guys. Scattergun again. Bleed off myself. You can be a healer as a Scoundrel, as my first Scoundrel was. So the DPS specs get some minor abilities from the healing, from the healing spec, so to speak. You don't really get them from the spec. They're just part of the class. So I can clean some things. I can clean some tech things off me. I can't clean force attacks off of me that are damage over time. So I clean the bleeds off me. You want to get dots off you, since they'll take you out of stealth. Another interesting thing for me with the Ruffian is that the Scattergun attack, the main Scattergun attack for the Scrapper Scoundrel, which is the direct damage, basically has a positional requirement. You got to be behind the target to use it, and you don't have that on the Ruffian. Let's see if I can. All right, I'm going to kill this healer first. Let's see if I set off this. Oh yeah, I'm getting a little bit of delay. We tried to set off this gas canister. There it goes for some more AoE. Use my own AoE. You can get a proc on the Scrapper Scoundrel and the Concealment Operative, which is the same as Scrapper, where you get a chance to use your positional attack, which is Back Blast, on the Scrapper, and it's Backstab on the Concealment Operative. You can use them from any angle, but you need a proc for that. It doesn't happen all the time. The Ruffian Scoundrel, yeah, I can use my Scattergun attacks from any angle. And it's kind of fun since I love using them so much. But it has setup time. So now you can see me putting dots on him. Drop them there. And I gotta keep my dots on him, and I have to get a special resource, which operatives and Scoundrels share with different names. Upper hand for the Scoundrel and tactical advantage for the operative. You will get one stack when an enemy dies, and you get some abilities that will provide you one stack. You can have a maximum of 2 as DPS operative or Scoundrel, and they're time limited. They don't just stay there till you use them, so it is kind of a juggling act. That one AoE ability requires 2. It's something I got used to, though, the upper hand and tactical advantage. Kite these guys away so I can use AoE without waking up the guy I tranquilized over there. My dots took him down, and this guy took a lot of damage from my AoE. My dots themselves will not affect a sleeping target. And scattergun, which is kind of cool. It allows you the ability to put dots on a target that you've tranquilized or put sleep dart on while they're knocked out, and then start using your abilities that multiply the effect from your dots. I love the sound effects of the scattergun. Oh god, it kills me. I have so much fun in this game. Okay. I'll use my quick travel here. I'm going to sell some stuff and patch myself up a little bit. You constantly take damage in the game while you're doing missions, while you're fighting, so you periodically need to repair your gear. I just do it as a matter of, whenever I get near one of these vendors, I always do it. Medical droid, even regular vendors can do it. If you can sell stuff to a vendor, if you can sell junk to them, they can also repair gear. And off to the next. I'll probably skip this bonus in here. I mean, it's really kind of a whim with me. Some bonuses I do, some I don't. Depends my mood often. I'm going to skip the one in here, which is killing a whole bunch of these guys. I am going to kill the patrols since I hate patrols. I know there's a patrol wandering in here somewhere. There he is. I'm just going to let him wander past that group to my left so I don't attract their attention, hopefully. Scattergun. Dots on him. You know, start setting off the dots. Doing things to get upper hand so I can use those abilities, and he's down. Now this, the dot spec Ruffian probably does a little more damage than the scrapper. Typically, if you have a damage over time class, since they don't do as much upfront damage and they take a lot of setup and they tend to be a little more involved, they tend to allow greater damage potential from them for those reasons, that they basically take more work, more setup time. Now this gold here, this gold lead, I'm going to try to kite him if I can here. I do put slows on enemies with my Ruffian, but there's not a lot of room to kite, so I don't know, he might catch me. My dots on him, and now we're going to start setting him off and kiting him. We already got some slows on him. And yes, I think I got him before he, yeah, that worked there. Not necessary, but fun. Okay, and I have got one more, but I got to sneak my way out of here to get the reward for this. Yeah, one potential downside to stealth classes is that, you know, skipping mobs, you get a little less experience as you're leveling, but, you know, you don't have to skip them, and honestly, to me, it's just fun. It's part of the fun of doing a stealth class. And I do like all the stealth classes in this game. You'll go Assassin or Shadow as a Force user. Sith Assassin and Jedi Shadow if you want to be a stealth-using Force user. I like both of those too. Okay, we're out of here. We'll be off to my last one. In this game, you can do bonuses once a week, or you can do these heroics once a day. When they have bonuses, they can only be completed once a week. And this one here, I've already done this week, so I don't need the bonus. And it's an easy bonus to get for a stealth class. It's not a tremendously high number of enemies to kill for the bonus. but I'm probably going to kill some anyway just for the fun of it.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
As we will be fighting Sith. And there's something especially fun about fighting the Sith as a smuggler, as a scoundrel. I'm going to be just sneak by these guys right up here, these Imperial goons who are hanging out in the temple they've destroyed. And here we are, loading screen. Yes, here we are. In the wreck of the temple. Right. So again, this is a mission. I could go past every enemy in here and just kill the boss at the end. But I'm going to take a couple Sith with me on the way. And they're Imperial wagons. Oh yes, shotgun. Love that. You can see some of the delay effect I was talking about. You can hear that guy scream way after he was dead. This guy put a bleed on me. But I can clean that off with my limited abilities to do a cleanse. And you want to do that if you can. Your companion has an ability that will clean that off you too. Clean off more than you can, since if you haven't set the heal stance. What you want to do is a stealth class, particularly since dots that are ticking on you will keep you out of stealth if you want to get back in stealth. Just something to keep in mind. Alright, I'll scattergun this guy. Dots on him, but he's probably going to die before I really set him off. So set this guy up, and oh yeah, here's a little glitch. I can't move past this thing, so I'm going to use melee ability to hit him before he gets close. There, okay, now I can move. Finish him with a scattergun. Yeah, this next guy is going to put a force attack on me that's a dot. I won't be able to clean that. I'll have my companion do that. And a Sith assassin. Force of habit, I always go behind enemies in stealth. Okay, I'm going to interrupt his death field, but he's still got another dot on me. You can see it taken away, so I'll just make my companion take that off me since I can't, and that's it. I'll just collect my loot. And that's all. I just realized I had not had any gameplay on video of my Ruffian Scoundrel, who is one of my most fun characters. I really love Ruffian Scoundrel. So that's it. We'll cut this off here and see what I do next in the Old Republic, which I really, really enjoy.